and so you still have that level of belief as you move forward into the final stretch.
Yeah, I think so. We had a very spirited practice. Guys were energetic, in good spirits, and we were able to get a good, successful practice in, and it carried over to tonight. Hard-fought game. Plays on both ends of the floor, that we didn't connect on. Some bad misses on their end, and the ball, hits off my hands towards my face and then falls right back into their hand, and Clay gets a three, things like that. But I think for the most part, we battled. It was a good test for us, coming off a tough loss in Portland, and we were able to fight, against a team that's been rolling. And we got to build off of this and gain a little momentum going into our last game for All-Star.
And Russ, Frank mentioned your leadership on the court and sort of staying connected within the course of the game. Just wondered what your approach was and how you saw that play out in the game.
Yeah, just trying to do whatever is needed, for me to be able to help our team become better. And simple as that. Like AD mentioned, we had a good practice yesterday and kind of iron some things out of kind of how we want to play, how we want to move forward. Tonight was a good kind of start to that. We lost the game, but I'm optimistic and happy the way we played the game. For the most part, played the game the right way. Just like AD said, just some unlucky bounces and misses and things that can change the game. And, we could be sitting here talking about a great win we had. So,
Russ, how much was yesterday's practice beneficial just because it was after Thursday, and how much was just having practice time? Because you guys don't have that much of that, and Frank seemed to think that the times you have practice, it generally seems to pay off.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe a combo of both, honestly, but I think it was just more, we came off a bad loss in Portland. I think we know we coming to a team that's rolling. We got to make sure we lock in on the things we're able to do and try to be able to execute, how we play and do it to the best of our ability. And having practice was a way to be able to do that.
AD, obviously, you guys missed 11 free throws tonight and some critical ones at the end. What's going on with the team? I think you guys are second to last in free throw percentage, and what's being done to work on that?
Go in the gym and shoot more free throws. That's the only way to get out of it, and it starts with me. I've been terrible from the line, especially the last two. I think I missed a total 8, maybe over the last 3, like 11 or something like that. So it starts with me being better at the line. I take that personal when I miss free throws, throughout the entire game, but especially in crunch time. But we all just got to, be better. Like I said, I started it off tonight, missing 2 early. It kind of just trickled down to the team. But, I think the only way is to, take our time and knock them down. Obviously when you miss a lot or you miss, some throughout the course of a game, it becomes more mental than anything. You still do your routine and stuff, but it becomes more mental because you have, time to go out there and think about it. Then, missing a shot, you don't have time to think. So I think just clearing your mind and taking our time and knocking free throws down. Like I said, it starts with me. I've been bad as of late, and I got to change that.
Russ, I wanted to ask you about the Austin Reeves, the way he did for you guys in that fourth quarter. How impressed are you by him and the way he plays, and especially today in the fourth quarter?
I thought he did a good job, man, of being solid. He's people always underestimate his ability to be able to just make the right plays, and tonight he did a good job of that on both ends. His energy was high, and if he continues to do that, he's going to be great player in this league for a long time, and he did a good job for us tonight.
Guys, I'm just curious, if you go back to the Milwaukee loss, the Portland loss, some of the reactions from y'all post-game seemed like the confidence was down, the spirit was down, and even today before the game it seemed like it had lifted. And you talk about the trade deadline pass and you talk about practice yesterday. Just could you explain a little bit, just how do you reset, how do you look at the rest of the schedule and say, this is us, this is who's going to be here? I mean, and why did the mood change?
When you – and I never really been in it unless like in the one when I asked for it. But we had a little bit last year as well. Anytime your name is mentioned in trades, as a player, it can weigh on you. Possibly moving to another city. You start thinking, well, the team really doesn't want me. Things like that. And when that time had passed. This is who we have, the 15 guys in that locker room. And kind of just take weight off of everyone's shoulders. Okay, all right, this is what we got. Let's go. And we kind of did it all year, but you don't know what, we never talk about it. And so you don't know what guys are actually going through, what's on their mind through that process. So that's just my personal opinion. But I think when that time had passed, we had practice and we realized this is our team. Nothing's going to happen. Let's do it. And guys had a little more swag today, a little more confidence, more energy, play more of a purpose. And if we continue to play like this for the rest of the season, then I think we'll put ourselves in a good position to be successful.
Any thoughts, Russ?
The same thing I said.